the lips. That is very superficial. The deeper smile is you smile because you want to be considered as a polite woman or man, because something to do with politeness. The deeper level of smiles, smile indicating that you have a seed of friendship inside you. The deeper level of smile, smile indicating that you have a light of love inside you. The deeper level of smile, smile is a bridge that connecting between the inner spirit with the outer spirit. And the deepest one, smile is a clear sign that you begin to understand anything that happened in this realm. All are the dancings of the same perfection. There is some level of smile. As practical steps to help you turning on the most beautiful inner switch, which is the smile. Now I will give you the step in order to perfect the quality of your smile. Again, this is not only written in the Holy Scripture, not only delivered by a great saint master like Thich Nhat Hanh, it has become the conclusions of neuroscientists. It has become the conclusions of an expert of microbiologists from Japan. Now we are going to entering the practical step to perfect the quality of your smile. First of all, if you want to perfect the quality of your smile, every time you meet anything or anyone, raise the questions inside. What is the suffering of the others? To be frank to all of you, we all suffer. The poor suffer because of being afraid of unable to eat and to drink. The rich suffer because of the fear of losing their own wealth. We all suffer. The average people suffer because of they compete each other. They want to be better. We all suffer. So the first step in order to perfect the quality of your smile, every time you meet anything or anyone, raise the question inside. What is the suffering of the others? Because if you begin your meeting with the questions of what is the suffering of the others, suddenly compassion arises inside. The first question. The second question, in order to perfect the quality of your smile, most people question whenever they meet the others is how I can get happiness from the others, like praise, not being criticized but being praised. That is the very unstable source of happiness. The right question, the right second question that I am suggesting to you is, how can I make the others happy? Because by making the others happy, you can be happy too. That is the deeper quality of happiness. Remember the first step, the first question, what is the suffering of the others? The second question, how can I make the others happy? That is the second practical step to perfect the quality of your smile. The third and the last step, anything that happened in this realm, bad, good, sad, glad, pain, pleasure, sorrow, joy, all are the dancings of the same perfection. For that reason, no matter what happened, you like it or you dislike it, simply smile. That is the perfect smile that I ever know. The three steps. In short, I will share to you as a conclusion. Before I come into conclusion, let me summarize my today's topic about the most beautiful inner sweet. Smile is the most beautiful inner sweet inside. It is not only written in the Holy Scripture, it is also concluded by neuroscientists and the expert of microbiology from Japan. His name is Professor Murakami. The conclusion is very convincing. In the case of the late great Master Thich Nhat Hanh, the late great Zen Master Thich Nhat Hanh never boring, never tired to share to his public with his million people all over the world. In the moment of smiling, you prove to the others that you are no longer a victim, you are now a master. Meaning, smile is an important bridge that connecting between a victim and a master. The more you smile, the more you will leave behind the positions of being a victim into the position of being a master. So that's why smile is very important. To make your understanding much deeper, smile, there are a lot of levels of smile. The first, it is something to do with the lips. The second one, something to do with politeness. The third one, in relation, something related with friendship. The deeper one, smile reflect the quality of your inner love. If you want deeper, smile is a beautiful bridge that connects inner spirit with outer spirit. And the most advanced one, smile deeply prove that you deeply understand that anything that happened in this realm, sad, glad, sorrow, joy, are all part of the same dancings of the perfection. As a practical step, remember 3 steps. Every time you meet anything or anyone, raise the question inside, what is the suffering of the others? The second one, how to make the others happy. The third one, always keep inside your heart. Anything that happened in this realm is the dancing of the same perfection. So that's why keep smiling. If you are unable to smile outside, maybe the environment is dangerous, it is enough to smile inside. Meaning, you smile to your sad and glad, your sorrow and joy, your pain and pleasure. That is one of the perfect smile that I ever know. If you keep turning on the most beautiful inner switch, you will be like a walking candle. Everywhere you go, you will become the source of light in the others, in the life of the others. You will become the source of light in the life of the others. Wherever you meet people who are sad, they will be easily happy. Whenever you meet a person who are bad mood, they can be easily become a good mood because you are now a walking lantern. How to make a walking lantern? If you are unable to smile outside, at least remember to smile inside. Please, today is the day when the late great Zen Master Thich Nhat Hanh passed away. Please, as my great honor to the late great Zen Master Thich Nhat Hanh, one of the most important conclusions that the late great Zen Master Thich Nhat Hanh ever made: smile is a strong sign that you are no longer a victim, you are now a master. That is a very strong and beautiful conclusion as well. That is also what I mean by the most beautiful inner switch. By turning on this most beautiful inner switch, which is the smile, you will become the walking lantern. Not only the inner darkness will be dispelled, the outer darkness will also be dispelled. Whenever there are sad people, your presence will bring happiness. Whenever there's bad mood, your presence will bring good mood. At the same time, all kind of darkness like enemy will go away, and all kind of light like good friend will come closer to you. That is the indirect consequence of turning on the inner switch. That is the conclusions of today. The most beautiful inner switch is smile. How to turn on the smile. Remember, every time you meet someone or something, raise the inner question. What is the suffering of the others? How you can make the others? And keep in the heart, everything is the dancing of the same perfection. Deep thank you, beautiful soul. That is our first topic for January class of meditation, the most beautiful inner switch. Now we are going to meditate, because the first day of meditation session is about guided meditation. Beautiful friend, wherever you are, first of all, remember to cross your leg in order to avoid downward movement of energy. The second one, make your back, head straight but relaxed. The third one, your wings, don't make it too open, don't make it too close, simply make it natural. The positions of your hand, it is totally up to you. If your religion suggests you to position your hand in certain position, it is perfectly okay. Like the Hindus who are suggested to position your hand like this, to release Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, to make what is the mandala, the perfection, is okay. Some of you who are Buddhists, you can follow the positions of the hand of Buddha Sakyamuni, like this, Buddha Amitabha, like this, or Buddha Kanon, like this, totally up to you. As long as you are relaxed and comfortable, it is okay. Open your eyes a little bit, because if you close your eyes, you can be easily sleepy. To some of you who listening my guided meditation, by the time you are driving the car or riding motorcycle, it is dangerous. Please, I do not recommend it, because it has been reported by many students. The vibrations of my voice is very calming. It can make you can easily feel sleepy. Please don't watch my guided meditation by the time you are driving car or riding motorcycle. It's dangerous. Open your eyes a little bit. The rest, simply you follow my guidance. My secret guru, wherever you are, kindly allow me to be your own servant. Kindly allow me to be your own beautiful servant. Now, please kindly allow me to guide meditation to more than thousands of people all over the world. In the more mature and the more advanced level, to meditate meaning to take a rest. To put it precisely, to rest the mind in this moment as it is. The mind is completely free from inner conflict. That is resting the mind. That is the innermost core of meditation. No matter what happens in this present moment, simply take rest. Learn not to create the box of right, wrong, false, true, pain, pleasure, sorrow, joy. Learn to collapse the wall that's separating duality. Simply rest in this moment as it is. Without wrong, right, without false, true, without bad good, without sad glad. Simply rest the mind. You are now the witness. Be the witness to anything that happened in this present moment. That is what I mean by resting the mind. Be the witness. You are not pain, you are not sorrow, you are not joy, you are not pleasure. You are now the witness. In order to perfect the quality of your rest, always keep in the heart anything that happened in this moment, anything, bad, good, sad, glad, they are all the dancings of the same perfection. They are all the dancings of the same God, if you like. They are all the smile of the same Buddha, if you like. Release your mind from any judgment and critique. Because anything that happens both outside and inside are very organic. Like the waste in the process of becoming flower. The same thing happens with anger, sad, glad, sorrow, joy. They are all organic. They are in the process of blooming. That is another approach of resting the mind. The other approach of resting the mind. Anything that happened in this moment, from numbness until peace of mind, simply smile. Simply smile. Repeating the previous message, smile is a clear sign that you are no longer a victim, you are now a master. That is one of the most beautiful teaching of the late great Zen Master Thich Nhat. Anything that happened in this moment, from the sound of motorcycle until the sounds of singing birds, simply smile. That is what I mean by resting the mind. Rest, beautiful soul, rest. To make the ideas of resting the mind more grounded. Now, rest the mind on the gap between two breaths. Between in-breath and out-breath, between out-breath and in-breath, there is a gap less than 1 second. No need to hold the breath, no need to stop your breath. Learn to breathe normally, as normal as possible. But the most important thing, feel the gap between two breaths. That is the space where exactly you can rest the mind. The gap between two breaths. When you deeply touch the gap between two breaths, it is like the space which provide place to anything and anyone to grow, without wrong right, without false true, without pain pleasure, without sorrow joy, simply providing place to anything that anyone. That is the deeper explanations about resting the mind. Feel the gap between two breaths. Quoting from one of holy scripture of Tibetan, the roof of the world. Rain season does not increase the amount of water in the universe. Dry season does not decrease the amount of water in the universe. The same thing happened to praise and blame, failure and success, sad and glad. They do not decrease something, they do not increase something. Take rest in this moment, beautiful soul. Take rest. Remember to smile in the moment when you feel the gap between two breaths. Remember to smile. Remember the most beautiful message of the late great Zen master Thich. Smile is a strong sign that you are no longer a victim, you are now a master. Suffering mind is like wave in the ocean, going up when visited by good memory, going down when visited by bad memory, like the wave. The good news is the gap between two breaths is the anchor that connecting suffering mind with the beach of peace. Feel the gap between two breaths, beautiful soul. Feel the gap between two breaths. That is the practical approach of resting the mind. The more you rest your mind on the gap between two breaths, the less you will experience energy drain from negative and critical mind. As I keep sharing from one guided meditation to another guided meditation, most of energy draining come out from the negative and critical mind. How to stop the energy draining? Simply rest the mind on the gap between two breaths. At the same time, always remember, raining season does not increase the amount of water. Dry season does not reduce the amount of water. The same thing happens with bad good, sad glad, bad memory, good memory. They do not decrease anything, they do not increase anything. That is precisely what I mean by resting the mind in this moment as it is. That is also the innermost core of meditation. As you all know, among 7 billion people on earth, there is only one who can be your own perfect and authentic healer. There is only one person. And that person is you yourself. How to become the most authentic and holistic healer to yourself? Simply rest the mind in this moment as it is. The more you feel the gap between two breaths, the less energy draining that happens from your critical and negative mind. As a result, the body has enough capacity to heal itself, because you totally stop the energy draining that come out from negative and critical mind. Remember, no need to hold the breath, no need to stop the breath. Simply breath as normal, as natural possible. At the same time, when you feel the gap between two breaths, remember to smile. Smile, telling your brain that life is okay. In the moment the brain got news that life is okay, the brain is no longer release the poison cortisol, which is dangerous to your health. At the same time, brain will release the positive hormone like dopamine and oxytocin, which is a kind of inner medicine. Smile, beautiful soul, smile. Here in Ashram Avalokiteswara, we hear the voice of the car. Use any voice, use any experience as holy bell to return back to the gap between two breaths. Use any obstacle like numbness as holy bell to return back to the gap between two breaths. Since we have been spending long enough time on resting the mind to stop the energy draining that comes out from negative and critical mind, now learn to forgive. Especially because in our cycle of time, forgiving is the most beautiful inner medicine. Quoting from the late Nelson Mandela, without forgiving, you will bring portable prison wherever you go. Now learn to forgive. First of all, visualize a crying baby on your left hand, the symbol of your soul wound. We are all wounded in the past, in the childhood, in teenagers' time, in the workplace. We are all wounded. The good news, you can heal your soul wound by forgiving yourself. Now hug the crying baby on your left hand. Hug. The mantra is, it's okay to cry. It's okay. Even the Holy Soul were wounded in the beginning especially. Even the Holy Soul. It's okay to cry. Hello, bad memory. It's okay to cry. Hello, bad mood. It is okay to cry. Hello, anger. Hello, revenge. It's okay. You are part of me. You are part of the holistic me. That is the practical steps of forgiving yourself. Look at yourself in a more holistic way. Like the Chinese yin-yang. Inside ourselves, there is the dark part and the bright part. And both of them are part of our unique and authentic self. That is the practical approach of forgiving yourself. It is okay to cry. It is okay to have negative energy like anger. It is okay to have revenge. It's okay. It is part of your holistic and authentic self. Strangely, as soon as you accept the negative energy like revenge and anger, they begin to have less power to you. Smile, beautiful soul. Smile to those soul wounds of the past. Smile. It is okay to cry. After forgiving yourself, now we learn to forgive the others who harm you in the past. It can be your parent, it can be your friends, it can be your ex-boyfriend, girlfriend who wounded you in the past. Now visualize the second crying baby on your right hand, the symbol of the soul wound of the person who wounded you in the past. As we all know, we are all wounded by our immature parents. Our immature parents were wounded by our immature grandparents. That is the cycle of suffering in this samsaric realm. And we can cut the chain of suffering by sincerely forgive. How to make the lotus of forgiving beautifully bloom within. Please deeply contemplate. It is not violence which make the others harm you, not the violence. It is the soul wound, the deeper soul wound. In short, it is not only you who are wounded by the others. The one who wounded you were also wounded, even worse. That is the practical way to forgive the others. Those people who wounded you in the past, they try to heal themselves by harming you. As a result, they did not only get the medicine, they create a new wound inside. That is how to make the lotus of forgiving beautifully bloom inside. It is not you who suffer. The one who make you suffer also suffer even worse. Now we enter the third chapters of our guided meditation. After the first chapter, resting the mind in this moment as it is. The second chapter, the beautiful lotus of forgiving. The third and the last chapter is embodying the spirit of white light of Father from the sky and the red light of Mother from Mother Earth. Visualize the white light of Father from the sky entering your crown chakra and rest on the fourth chakra of the heart. Visualize the red light of Mother from Earth enter your first chakra, the bottom line of your back. Also rest on the fourth chakra of the heart. Both the white light of Father from the sky, red light Mother from the earth, embrace each other in the heart, giving birth to the pink light of love. Now share the pink light of love to every single cell of your body, especially the part of your body which is painful. Share the pink light of love. That is the best way to become the best healer to your own self. If you have problem in your head, send the pink light of love to the head. If you have problem with your knee, send the red light of love, the pink light of love to your knee. At the same time, always remember both the darkness and the light are you. Like the Chinese yin yang, we all have darkness and the light. Both the darkness and light are part of our holistic self. Now send the pink light of love to your close family and friends. It can be your husband, wife, children, friends. By memorizing their kind and good deeds in the past. Maybe your husband is full of love. Your wife is full of smile. By inviting those beautiful memories, you are now sending the energy of love to the loved one. After sending the energy of love to the loved one, now we send the energy of love, the pink light of love, to our enemies, because they make you much more mature. Enemies make you much more wiser. They broaden your mind and your heart. That is the reason why we should send the pink light of love to our enemies. They are the great masters of being patient. Now, to make the light of love unlimited and unconditional, now send the light of love to the lower, middle, and higher realm unconditionally. From hell, Satan, Gumatat Gumitit, animal, Momadi, virus, demigods, demigoddess, gods and goddess, and all mother sentient being in samsaric realm, lower, middle, higher realm, Dharma protector, ancestor, wherever they were reborn, wherever they live, the realm of Arahat and realm of Bodhisattva. Send all of them the energy of love. That is how to make your quality of love unlimited and unconditional. By the time you open the eyes, remember to whisper the beautiful mantra of Aham Prema 3 times, meaning, I am love who is here to share love. Aham Prema, Aham Prema, Aham Prema. Thank you, beautiful friends, for following our guided meditation. It is around 30 minutes. Thank you, deep thank you. Now we are entering the second topics of meditation session January 2022. Our second topic of today is the secret of beautiful relationship. Many family lovers are waiting for this topic. I have been preparing for this topic for long enough time. Deep inside me, there is intuition that whispering to me. There is intuition. There is certain holy teaching which is flowing through you, especially after guiding my family, my wife, my 3 children, my 5 grandsons for more than 30 years. There is a certain teaching flowing through me. But previously, I don't have any picture or any image about what kind of teaching is this. I keep meditating, contemplating here in ashram. But suddenly, a few weeks ago, I got the message. The message is about the secret of beautiful relationship. Let's start with the painful story. The painful story that happened in every corner of the world. The wounded soul can create the wounded soul, the others. The inner wound will create the outer wound. The broken soul can easily make the relationship is also broken. The bigger consequence, the broken self, the broken relationship in family will create the broken society. That is a sad story that happen in every corner of the world, not only in the West, in which the number of divorce increase from time and time. Here in the Eastern society like Bali, the same thing also happened. The key word is the wounded soul tend to create a wound outside. The interaction between inner wound and the outer wound that open the gate of the broken family. The broken family will contribute to the broken society. That is the sad story. But the beautiful story that I'm going to share to you, using my own experience, growing together with my wife now, it has been 44 years, long enough. I got the lesson. This teaching does not belong to me. It is only flowing through me. What happened to the broken family? This is the key message. The man is called the broken masculine. The broken masculine, since they are not skillful in healing himself, tend to create the broken feminine in the wife. The combination between the broken masculine and the broken feminine, that is the beginning of broken relationship, which will be followed by the broken society. The broken masculine. The same thing happened to the women. The broken feminine tend to produce the broken masculine. The interaction between the broken feminine and the broken masculine create the broken family. Some of you may raise the question, what is the most important characteristic of the broken feminine and the broken masculine? The most important indicator about the broken feminine and masculine, they are very eager to change the others. They are very eager to change the others. Some of you who are wife, you are very eager to change your husband. Some of you who are husband, you are very eager to change your wife. That is dangerous. That is dangerous. Especially because in our age, men and women are equal. Man is no longer higher than women. Woman is no longer lower than men. We are all equal. The problem with the broken masculine and the broken feminine, they are very eager to change the others. That is the problem. What is the broken masculine? Some of you maybe raise the what is broken masculine? You are full of anger inside. You are full of jealous. You are full of revenge. You keep comparing yourself with the others. You keep concluding that the other's happiness is better than you. That is the broken masculine. Some of you may raise the question, what is the broken feminine? You feel that you are wounded in the past. From childhood, teenagers, until now you have been wounded. You are the victim. The others is bad, you are good. That is the broken feminine. What I mean by the secret of beautiful relationship is simple but very deep. It is not only written in certain part of Holy Scripture, but I myself practice it already more than 30 years. More than 30 years. Strangely, I realized only a few months later, there is a certain teaching that flowing through me. There is certain teaching which is hidden behind my good relationship with my wife, children, and my grandson. A few months later, I found the title of that teaching is The Secret of Beautiful Relationship. What is the secret of beautiful relationship? Woman like you, woman. Let's start with woman because in our cycle, woman is more important. Woman like you, simply focus on embodying the divine masculine. What is the divine masculine? Be independent. Be self-reliant. The less you rely your happiness on the others, the better. You are the one who holds the remote control of your happiness. That is the divine feminine. The divine masculine, which is mostly needed by most women. Simply embody the divine masculine. That is my best suggestion to all of you who are women and wife. Focus in embodying the divine masculine. What is the divine masculine? Be independent, self-reliance. The less you rely your happiness on the others, the better. You are the one who holds the remote control of your happiness. That is the divine masculine. Men like me focus on embodying the divine feminine. What is the divine feminine? Flow, fluid, formless. It is easier to remember because 3F. Flow, fluid, formless. Meaning, make your mind as flowing as possible. Don't be rigid. Don't be easily concluded you are right, your wife is wrong. That energy is very masculine. Since you are the source of income in the family, then your wife should follow you. That is very masculine. Broken masculine, I will say. For the man like me, focus on embodying the divine feminine. What is the divine feminine? Flow, fluid, formless. Be a beautiful servant to your wife. Be a beautiful servant to your children, your grandson and grandchildren. Make your mind as flexible as possible, like the flowing water in the river. That is what I mean by the divine feminine. I have embodied the teaching of divine feminine for more than 20 years. So that's why the focus of my teaching, like accept, flow, smile, that is part of my effort to embody the divine feminine. The good news is, it is not only true according to the Holy Scripture, it is only true according to my personal experience. As soon as men like me concentrate on embodying the divine feminine, as soon as women like you concentrate on embodying the divine masculine, it is not only you who are healed, your partner, your wife, and your husband also completely healed. It happened to my relationship with my wife. So that's why, please, stop any effort to change the other. Stop. It is dirty. I will call it dirty. Those people who are very eager to change the wife and husband, I will call it as a dirty relationship. Don't. It's dangerous in our cycle of time. What I'm suggesting is focus on embodying the divine masculine to the wife. Focus on embodying the divine feminine for the husband. What is the divine masculine? Be independent, self-reliance. The less you rely on the others, the better. Remember, you are the one who holds the remote control of your happiness. That is the divine masculine. What is the divine feminine, which is very important to be embodied like men like me? The divine feminine. Flow, fluid and formless. Flow, be flexible, both in your mind or in your daily life. It is as simple as the flowing water in the river. Fluid, flexible. Formless, say goodbye to right, wrong, true, false. Collapse all the wall that's separating sad and glad. Collapse all the wall that's separating joy and sorrow. Simply flow. That is what I mean by formless. As soon as you perfectly embody the divine masculine to the wife, as soon as you perfectly embody the divine feminine to the husband, I prove it myself, it is true. It is not only you who are healed, your wife, your husband also completely healed. That is the key to open the secret of beautiful relationship. Stop any effort to change the others. Don't try to change the others. Simply focus on doing your own homework. For the woman, the wife, the most important homework is to embody the divine masculine. For the husband like me, the most important homework is to embody the divine feminine, the divine masculine. For the wife, be independent, self-reliance. The less you rely your happiness on the others, the better. You are the one who hold the remote control of your happiness. That is the divine masculine for the wife. What is the divine feminine for the husband like me? Only 3F. Flow, fluid, formless. Be as flexible as possible. Don't be rigid. Remember, as soon as you embody the divine feminine for the husband, the divine masculine for the wife, it is not only you who are healed, your partner is also healed. Deep thank you, beautiful friends, wherever you are, in Bali or outside Bali. Deep thank you for watching my presentation. Tomorrow we are going to meet again around 33 minutes past 11 Bali time. Tomorrow, before guided meditation, there will be the anatomy of hope. After guided meditation, there will be transforming pain into gratitude. That is our topic of tomorrow. Anyway, thank you, thank you, thank you. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.